It's 365 Hawaii.
With Eric and Julie Ziemelis, and behind us is crashing surf in Kailua Bay.
It is the first swell of the season. And so we thought that would be a good opportunity to talk about fall. What is fall like in Hawaii? And we thought we'd kind of go over some of our thoughts, give you an idea. And not only do that, we're going to go down and we're going to check out a few beaches along the way. Because one thing that when the surf gets up, it kind of makes the air gets into the water, and it makes it a blue that you have not seen. So today is drone day, video day.
And we're going to tell you guys about some upcoming events that are happening in the fall too. And you guys, it's not... doesn't feel like fall sometimes with with this going on behind us, but we'll show you where you can find it. As you guys know, we did actually come from California. Yes, we did. And so we know what this time of year usually means. And usually exactly it just seems at Halloween, the temperature just drops. And night times are cold, the day starts to get really chilly. Well, that doesn't happen quite like that here.
It does. So this is the first week. Well, like first night was the first night it actually started getting cold. It was. We live at 700 feet elevation, and it got down to a blistery 68 degrees last night, which was rather cold. Now it's about 82. So wintertime temperatures will go from roughly 80 to 82 down to 70. If you're at the ocean level, it will not drip below 70 no matter what time of the year.
Yeah, so it's like a 10-degree swing maybe all year long.
Yeah.
And so one of the reasons we chose to stand right here next to Huggos on the Rocks is because also people coming from places like up north, like Washington, Seattle, Canada, whatever, their days get really short.
Yeah.
And their night time starts at 5, right?
Or more of that, 4:30.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So the cool thing about Hawaii, we didn't know this when we got here, that where we are next to the equator, we have sunset at dinner 365.
Yeah, it's approximately an hour swing both ways. So a 2-hour swing anywhere from just before 6 to just over 7 o'clock is where, well, a 1 hour swing actually. So,
yeah, it's really 1 hour.
Yeah.
So when you sit in places like Huggos, the On the Rocks restaurant, seriously, having your opportunity to have your beverage in hand and watch the sunset, and you're always eating dinner at the same time, like 5:30 to 7:30. It's every day. So that's the best part about coming here during our fall, is that you don't have to worry about eating in the dark. Behind us, look how beautiful, and everything is blue and green. What you don't see is deciduous trees showing us their leaf peeping colors of bright red, oranges, and ambers.
Yeah, no maple or walnut losing their leaves here. We have none of those. So you're looking for a Vermont experience, go to Vermont. But what we do have is, what plant loses its leaves, Julie?
So get this, when you guys come here in June and July and you come off the plane, or people who live here, you smell plumeria in the air. Well, that's not happening now as we're heading towards fall.
Yeah, I would say instead of, because Kona does have kind of a waif of plumeria smell running in. But now in the winter we get a different kind of smell, and it's one of my more favorite ones. Every time I drive down the main drag next to the ocean, you smell the smell of the ocean, and it's different than like California. It's kind of a cold and algae kind of smell. This one is warm and salty.
Fresh,
it just feels really good. It's a lovely thing.
Yeah. So you guys can see what's happening behind us. We're still getting this amazing surf. But also, what you might smell too is the monkey pod. Sometimes it has the blooms going off, and that smells too, and so does night jasmine.
Yep.
So we definitely have, obviously all the plants are still growing, but what is also happening is the coffee berries are coming into full plumpness, and they're being picked. In fact, a point to note is one of the things that happens here is we have fall break, and the kids get out of school for a week in October, and what they used to do is they let the kids out of school so they can go pick coffee. And so obviously they're not doing that with the kids, they're trying to labor anymore, but usually they pick in October, and then that's the reason why they have the Kona Coffee Festival in November. So if you're thinking about coming in mid-November, it's like 10 days of all things coffee, and obviously if you live here, Kona Coffee Cupping Contest, and all the different things that you can do, including the pageant, fun things to do in Kona in the fall. are at Magic Sands, also known as Aloha, and it is pumping with the surf. The West Hawaii High Surf Advisory is usually right on. So if you are coming to visit and you're looking for a nice sandy beach, check the wave advisory before you show up, because if it says we're going to get like 68 feet wave faces, it's true. We have been doing that for the last few days. In fact, it has been so loud and crashing. Eric and I have been listening to it in the middle of the night up at 700 feet up. So that's how loud and crazy it is. And when that happens, what happens then? Of course, it sucks all of our sand out to the ocean. I like to tell people on my blog that it goes out there for a nice cleaning every now and then, and it comes on back later. For a long time, people keep calling this the end of the world, but we want to bring that it has cultural significance and historical significance, in the sense that right behind us had a huge battle, and in the battle was decided if they should keep the kapu system or let it fall, and guess who won? People who decided that they didn't want to have the kapu system. And so this area is very spiritual, and you definitely feel an energy that's here. Ku'umo'o Point in near Mahi Bay, and so if you hear the end of the world, there are place names.
So this place has special significance for our family because we used to live in Keoho Resort, which is right over there by Keoho Bay. And this was a quick, well, not a quick walk, it's about a mile walk to get down here. But when we knew the waves were up, we would come down here because it was always spectacular. So it has, and it was funny because there's always a winter. The summer's a little bit flat around here, but winter, that's where you want to be. And starting right now, fall, which is kind of what that video is all about. Do you find our channel interesting and entertaining?
Did you know that we sponsor this channel by ourselves?
One of our biggest compliments we get from our fans is when they reach out to us asking about moving to Hawaii.
We want to help you when you first arrive here for your success. We want you to acclimate to the island and build friendships and be part of life here. So by joining us, we can get you into the ecosystem that you will be calling home by getting you some new friendships, putting you into touch with events and different opportunities to volunteer. We offer free education in our 365 Hawaii Real Estate Minute channel. And our team includes our lenders to help you strategize a financial plan to move here.
So please reach out to us here at 365 Hawaii if you want to have our team help you move to the island.
You can do that by going to 365hawaiiliving.com. You can text, email, or simply reach out to us, and we will help you make the leap to living in Hawaii. Okay, so sticking with our video for this long, you're going to get some good tips. One is the fact that people keep asking me which coffee farm has one of the best tours with the best tasting coffee. Greenwell Farms comes up all the time in the People's Choice Award for coffee tour and coffee. Second of all, on Thursdays, you can get Portuguese sweetbread, which they bake right here on this premises, and they're this big. And talk about fall comfort food. They've got sweet Portuguese bread and regular bread. We're gonna go get some. And then also, if you guys find yourselves in South Kona, you gotta enjoy going to a couple other farm tours as well. So they've got like 7 or 8 different coffee farms you can actually discover while you're up here. And then also get a chance to go to the coffee shack, which is right down the street from here, and have the lilikoi cheesecake. That's your third tip because it's amazing, and you can see the view over the ocean. It's fantastic.
All right, the plant behind us is called the trumpets of death because they are quite toxic. But anyways, with that,
you guys are always going to learn something when you tune into these videos. And hey, I want to say thank you to all of the people that have reached out to us recently that we've been running into around Kona. That you guys sit down and you watch these shows with your little popcorn with your families at dinner, and we so appreciate it when you come up to us and you say hi to us. So please keep doing it. And again, don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe,
and,
yes.
We are also going to be bringing you a new video. We're trying to get them out every week. You guys send us some ideas. If you guys want to see us film something, let us know. Drop it in the comments.
Yeah. And with that, we say
aloha.